Hello. Hey, you guys. Good morning, 007. This is Mrs. B. Delicious. I'm coming at you. You guys, I'm going to need somebody to click on. Mhm. I want to talk. I want to talk as a parent. I want to know, how is it that this child mysteriously is unseen? I want to know, how is it Brittany ain't locked up by now? I just don't get that. I don't get that. I can't understand how a mother will put two men in a child's life that abused her, allegedly. I, mm, I want to know a lot of things. hmm So I thought I'll come up because somebody sent me something. And they sent me a clip. And they wanted me to hear this clip of victims of Maleah Davis' mother, spokesperson. And we all know who that is, Cornell. hmm And they speak out against him. It seems as though Cornell might be allegedly a scammer. That's what I said. I'm pulling up the clip now. You know, all this is new to me. hmm So he took one. Now I don't know how to show you guys this. So let me show y'all this one. Let's speak about Cornell. Click like and subscribe if you like my channel. This is Mrs. B. And then I said, well, you're going to talk to my husband first, and then we'll see. And so I said, okay. I said, well, do I still need to get a lawyer, or just you would be sufficient? And he said, no. He said, if your brother has a court-appointed lawyer, we'll basically get rid of him. And because I know, some of the Fed lawyers, court-appointed lawyers are the best lawyers. And I'm like, okay, So he brought out this contract for me to sign, and I was saying, okay, well, I don't have the money today. And he said, okay, well, we're not going to sign the contract just at this moment. When you get the money, then we'll let you sign it. And then we started talking about the case, and he told me that he could help me. He could help me get my child back. And I told him how long the case had been going on, and he said that it was okay, that he would be able to represent me in Lake Charles. So the first time we got together, it was supposed to be March 8th at this foundation house. So he went to the jail. He went to go meet him, Charlie Bradley. And the reason why we wanted media attention was because the DNA evidence came back that said it was not my husband. So from his crimes that they are charging him with. So the whole point of even dealing with Cornell was because he's out in the media, and all we wanted was an interview. And since my husband was in the Harris County jail. So the next day, I called him up that morning, and I said, okay, where do you want me to meet you to give you the money, the $3,500? And he said, okay, I'm in the Woodlands. You want to meet me at Starbucks? And I said, okay, that's fine. So I went to the bank, got the money, and me and my mom met him at Starbucks. And Gave him the 3,500. We wasn't there for like 5 minutes. So he said, okay, I'll be contacting you, to let you know what the next step is. So like this was a Saturday. So like when Monday came,
now you guys,
I texted him and I said, okay, so when are you
I don't understand.
my brother? And he said, well, okay, because it's the feds, you have to.
Now I don't understand. How is it that this man is out here like this and Brittany and I know it? Well, maybe I'm wrong on that. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I spoke too quick because she should know this by now. So, like, I don't get this. Okay, and Brittany ain't got a dime, but I guess it's the community that's helping. Now, this Cornell character, allegedly is taking people's money. Okay, so I woke up to not only that, but I woke up to verify. Uh, not there. Yeah, same person. I do believe. Now, Maleah's mother made it clear to us. April the 30th. If you don't know me, my name is Mrs. B. Delicious. I'm coming at you. I'm talking about Maleah Davis, the missing 5-year-old. Her mother say 4. I don't know. Okay. 5-year-old that's missing. She's been in the care of her mom and also of her biological dad at one time and her stepfather, who allegedly may have done something with her, such as, I don't even like to say the words. You know what I'm saying? But he's been accused of several things. But nevertheless, mom invited these two men into the world of her baby girl. And the outcome seems to be she's missing. Okay. Now, I had another clip I want to show you guys. But I'm still quite confused on this situation because mom said that she went and she left town on the 30th. I got a video, y'all, that says she was at the funeral on 27th. Here we go again. Oh, wait.
Sent our way. First one from Christina. She writes, is it true that Maleah Davis's mother was in Massachusetts attending a funeral the week her daughter disappeared? We reached out to Harold Funeral Home, that's in Springfield, Massachusetts, and Ron Harold there tells us, yes, Maleah's mother, Brittany Bowens, attended her father, Benjamin's funeral on Saturday, April 27th. She says that she flew back to Houston the following Friday, May 3rd. That's the night before Maleah was reported missing. So yes, that claim is verified this morning. Here's the next question. Sherry tweeted us this. Some of us are hearing from searchers that he has confessed and the search is officially over. Can you confirm? Well, so far we have not heard from police about any confession from the stepfather, so we cannot verify that. But we can tell you the claim the search is officially over is false. Tim Miller from Texas EquiSearch says there is, quote, no truth in that. So if you have something for us to verify, just reach out to us on Facebook or Twitter, or you can email us as well.
As you heard, the search ain't over, and it was said that the search was over. And it's just a sad, they should lock Brittany up. That's my opinion. They should lock this young lady up because it's simply child abuse and child neglect. That's her child. It wasn't his. And if Craig Davis' name is already on the papers because of abuse, for and he's the biological daddy. And he and another thing, he claimed he came over to the house at 7:30. I mean at 7 o'clock. Why is it at 6:40 they show video of this guy getting in his car? And even if the time was set forward or backwards, it still didn't match up with the time the biological dad said. So I'm wondering, did he or was he slightly off? And did he come in the midst of the man cleaning up the house? And I do mean the man, okay? Because I don't know what to call this slum bucket, okay? So while he was cleaning up with all this bleach and leaving the house at 6:40, did he get a knock from the biological dad? And what's wrong with the biological daddy? Because he seemed like he's so uninterested. Interested in the whole story. He could care less. In fact, it seemed like he kind of like silently joined, like kind of joyful about the situation. Now, as a parent, he might feel something, but it's not what a natural dad would feel. And I want to know who in the world gave him a baby to put on a Instagram. Who gave him the baby? Is that his baby? Because he certainly have two with Brittany, and one is now missing. But what I don't understand is if he came to that house apparently around 7 o'clock, which had to be 6 o'clock, because apparently the clock is wrong on the video due to time adjustment. So he had to come to that house approximately 6 o'clock at 7 o'clock, but the video showing us 6 o'clock, 6:40. I'm wondering, was he cleaning the house at the current time? Make it make sense. I just don't get it, 007. That's our thing. I want to know. I want to get off into knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the world could happen? We know he snapped, but not just him. I'm starting to believe he cleaned it up. I'm starting to believe Brittany had something to do with it. Did you just not hear my video? Brittany daddy's funeral was April the 22nd. She told us all April the 30th she left. If the funeral was on the 27th, that means she was sitting in the funeral home. How is it this woman said on the 30th? See, I brought y'all that. Now, that missing person flyer, that was not just generally created. No. Check out Missing and Explored Children. I brought that content up. Go check my videos out. This woman is giving inaccurate dates. I would say accidentally, but to me, knowingly. How could you get your daddy's funeral wrong? How could you get that wrong if you waited so long to get there? What I see is somebody that don't have compassion. Somebody that just don't have an heart. No feelings. How? This whole case boggles me. It do. Brittany done been in some bad situations. And even though her daddy-in-law, yeah, that's what I said, her daddy-in-law spoke on her on Ice Mail page, he didn't even tell us the funeral was on the 27th. So I'm inclined to believe a little bit of what he said was totally fake. Totally fake. Now, if you've been on my channel for the first time, click like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. This is your girl, Miss B, Delicious. I'm talking about Maleah Davis, and I'm going to be signing on. Because I don't understand some things. Like I said, I don't understand some things. How in the world was she at a funeral on the 27th and told the world she left on the 30th? But her daddy died early in the month. I'm starting to believe this is a woman with no compassion. I'm starting to believe this is a woman that allegedly killed her own child. And yes, I want to believe her old man helped her clean it up. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm putting my beliefs out there. And a lot of more people need to sign on the bandwagon with me. Because Brittany should not be walking around this darn long and not locked up. Brittany should be locked up for child neglect, child abuse. How in the world she gonna leave our child with a total stranger? I said a stranger. I don't care if it is her boyfriend. That's a stranger. That's somebody else's child. And I get a little upset because I'm a parent who raised 3. I lost a child, so I throw my hands up. You can see it. It's sincere. I lost a child. Genuinely lost a child. And I know how I lost it. And it hurts me to my core. I don't understand how this mother is able to walk around knowing somebody else supposedly caused harm. And she has no emotions. Nothing. I don't understand that. I'm venting because the grief is so hard that only a parent that lost a child can imagine that. This woman has literally went to her father's funeral on the 27th and told the entire world that she left on the 30th. Then this woman gave information to missing person reports and said Maleah Davis was 5. Maleah Davis was last seen on May the 4th, the day after she came back, allegedly. That hurt me so deep in my heart. Y'all have no idea. If you're viewing my channel for the first time, click like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. This is so emotional for me. I've lost a child. And I don't understand how this woman is doing this stuff. I gotta play it again.
cannot verify that. But we can tell you the claim the search is officially over is false. Tim Miller from Texas EquiSearch says there's...
There you go. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. This woman telling everybody a lie. She was actually at her daddy's funeral on the 27th. Make it make sense. I think Brittany should be locked up. I think Brittany should be locked up for child neglect and child abuse. Neglect because it ain't the baby dad. That's where a lot of parents get things wrong at. I don't know what to tell y'all, but you know what? I'm coming back live. And you can best believe that. So wait on me. Because I'm coming back live. I have got to calm down. See, as a mother that raised her kids, and one of my kids, and you, I have to apologize, you guys. When my voice elevates, it's only because, not that I'm angry or upset, I've raised a hearing impaired daughter. That's what I say. Hearing impaired, deaf. What we take advantage of, she can't. Running water, engine of a car, birds chirping. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can hear in her good ear, 30%. So I have a tendency to get loud. I apologize. I don't mean to mislead people. No, I don't mean to mislead people. My daughter is hearing impaired. Now I see people want to creep in and creep out. That's okay. Do you? Okay? But I'm going to be on YouTube. Because I don't understand the logic of some of you parents. Especially this Brittany Bowens. If the first man abused your baby, which is her biological daddy, Craig Davis, allegedly, it's stated that he's on those CPS papers. I don't feel I need to pull up other people's contents to see that. And even if I found it on my own, I saw it too. Some of that stuff I bring up, I find. But my thing is, why? Didn't she go and get a new man? If you got to wake up fussing, fighting, and arguing with somebody, you don't need him. And I don't care what nobody say. Them scars either came from that baby and Brittany. I'm a woman. You see my fingernails? I scratch myself up all the time. Make it make sense. That gash in his leg, I question that. I question that because if Brittany was at her daddy's funeral on the 27th sitting in a chair, okay? And she telling us she left on the 30th. They did something prior to that, before she left. That's why them dates so wrong. That baby ain't been in this world since the 30th. Okay? So when Brittany left here and her and Craig got all into that argument, Brittany came home to something. And and you know what? I also pulled this up. Yeah. I also, and it might be in my phone. I also pulled this up. Now, Brittany not only came to her dad's funeral on the 27th and told us she left on the 30th, but Brittany also stated that she returned on the 3rd and she could not get in her house. I have a video clip where Brittany is straight up saying, and I heard those words and cut the clip. Brittany is caught saying, when you came home, you didn't say anything to me. Now, if y'all remember when Brittany said that she had not talked to him or heard anything, she also was stating at that same time she was locked out of her house. And she spent the night over somebody else's house. So how is it he came home and didn't say anything to her? What house was they in? Because home means mine. Make it make sense. So y'all crossed each other's path. And you took those pictures like his dad allegedly said. Right before y'all went to the hospital. But again, did you come on to a crime and assist him with that cleaning up? Because when he made it to the hospital, some of them little small, fine webs of scratches, they were already healed. So it tells me y'all had a fight. You might have went to your daddy's funeral and he killed your daughter. You came in. You discovered. Or he killed her in front of you. You discovered. That was y'all plot and plan because he loved you. And y'all concocted a story. Because the same car seen at the hospital that's identical to yours. I need to make sense of this. Same car is identical to yours. He didn't go to the hospital on the 3rd. He went on the 4th. The day after you came. So you got your car. You got your car and you dropped that man off at the hospital. Now that's what it tells me. You got your car and you dropped that man off at the hospital with your child. Now that's the only way this story can go. Now if it can unfold another way, somebody needs to come in and tell me something different. I've been thinking about this for a minute. You cannot be at the daddy funeral on the 27th. Well, yes, you can. You can be at the daddy funeral on the 27th. And you done told the entire world on the 30th was the last day you saw your baby because you flew out to be at your daddy funeral. But how the hell is that so? Because the 27th is right before the 30th. And you done told us you done left on the 30th. But actually you left on the 27th. Okay. I hear that. I got the clip on that. I'm trying to put a timeline in, and I'm trying to figure out how in the world did she do this. So while she telling us on the 30th she left because that's a concocted story. Because again, on the 27th she was at the funeral. Okay, and the 30th rolls, and you supposed to be gone, and you fly back in on the 3rd. You told the entire world you couldn't get in your house. The entire world you couldn't get in your house, and you spent the night over to your mom's house. That's what she said. She spent the night allegedly at her mom's house. She couldn't get in. She didn't hear from her man. She didn't know where her daughter was. But then I got a clip that says, when you came in, you didn't say anything to me. When you came in, let me clear that up. When you came into the house, you didn't say anything to me. What house he came in? Because when you say come into the house, my home, that's your home. So you actually got into your home in order to say that statement. But he didn't go to the doctor until the next day after you flew in. And he walks into the hospital with a gash in his leg or so, and fresh scratches all over him. And those little fresh scratches already healed up because you done took these pictures at home. And the dad did sound the horn and say, you were at home when you snapped the pictures of him. So how in the hell you're not guilty? Because you came home and took him straight to the hospital. He didn't get a total stranger. The car identical to his own. They dropped him off at the hospital. The car in your the car in your name. That's the very next day after you said you didn't see him, but you on camera saying you came home and didn't say anything to me. Sometimes I get a little crazy, y'all, but y'all hear that story. It's coming together. I just think they need to lock Brittany up to make her sound the horn. Because I believe Brittany came in on the 3rd. And this is my belief, allegedly. Brittany came in on the 3rd. Now, what Brittany walked in on, I don't know. I don't know if she walked in and he was raping her baby. I don't know if she walked in and she saw her baby just lifeless. I don't know if she walked in and she saw something. Because she never stipulates what time she came in. She just says she waited 2 hours. Nobody can pull up any information on this woman in this ticket. So I'm like, I just don't get it. Lock her up. She invited Brittany should have somebody behind the counter typing up her right now. You hear me? Right now. Because first of all, it's child neglect. It's child abuse. CPS was involved. Court date was coming. And the only reason this child is out of just lost is because she had this court date May the 22nd. I brought that up. You know, her and her brother was already in the court dispute. I don't get it. Okay, so why the baby? I don't know. But you cannot fabricate stories to cover up another story because it's always going to creep out. The truth is always going to creep out. You can never walk around with a lie because someone already know, and that's God above. So, people tell me all the time, you can keep a secret. You can't keep a secret because God is your biggest teller. Okay, so I don't understand the logic of this woman walking around because, first of all, you got a missing child, and she's on documents with CPS stating that she'd been abused by Brittany Bowes as well as Craig Davis, her biological parents. And then Brittany Bowes obtained custody back. And she allowed another man to enter into her life because her in love. And she allowed this man who appeared in front of the school as if he's a loving stepfather or something like that. But she allowed this man in his child's room. And she's no longer here now. They should lock her up. They should lock her up. I'm telling you. That's child abuse. That's child neglect. She should have been left with Brittany Bowes, not with him. Now, it's all right for Brittany to lead a child that she has with him, but never that other child that don't belong to him. And I don't understand Craig's position. This dad come to get one child and not sounding the horn because he couldn't get his other. At that moment, I'm telling you what should have took place. An altercation. An altercation. At that moment, an altercation should have took place. When Craig knocked on that darn door for his child, and he could not get his child, he should have started some mess then as a parent. A man too? A real man would have questioned that. He would have knocked him out right then and there. It have took place. It have went down. Police would have been called, and somebody would have been going to jail or going 6 feet what? Under. And here this man says he's not looking for his child because he already know. And somebody gave him the audacity to have another baby, probably allegedly his, sitting on the lap doing an Instagram post. If you ain't seen it, look him up, Craig Davis. Okay? And he got a baby in his arms. Okay? And he said he ain't looking for nothing. Because he already know. But he claimed to come over to that house at 7 in the evening. I think he's right. But I think what we see as the video, it says 6:40. I think the clock was wrong because of the setup was set back when the time adjusted. I think that clock was wrong. I think when Craig knocked on that door at 7 o'clock, and that's 6:40 for him, I think that was actually 7:40. That's what I said. I think that time is actually implementing 7:40. And I think when Craig knocked on that door, he was cleaning that house then. But Craig should have questioned that, because if your child is in that house and apparently sick, he should have said, "Let me see my baby." That's what he should have said. "Let me see mine." But what was he thinking? Oh, okay, I'm going to get one and go. And I came for two. Neglect. Neglect. You cannot be a parent and allow other people to have your kids like that. And then when something happens, you want the world to say, she ain't or he ain't guilty. You're guilty. A child is precious. It's a gift. And you turn around and allow somebody to harm it, take it from you. I don't get that. I don't get a lot of things that's allowed. I think it should be implemented that when you come out of the hospital with your baby, you take full responsibility. Child abuse is just that. Allowing somebody to beat your child, abuse your child mentally, physically, emotionally. That's child abuse. Neglect. Y'all don't, come on, man. You know what it is? Nobody should have your kids. They yours. I've seen some real crooked stuff. Real crooked stuff. In my time. I don't know how much long. I've seen parents come up in my locations. I mean, yelling. 4, 5, 2. You know what I'm saying. And I'm just in disbelief, like, really? Really? I thought that my boyfriend was going to come and get my kid. Really? Your boyfriend? I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I'm telling y'all, we got to stop. We got to do better. We got to know better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they need to make parenting classes before you leave the hospital. I don't know what's got to be generated, but you're doing too much. You're doing too much. And Brittany Bowens has done too much. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, click, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. But before you go, let me show you this clip. Let me show you this clip.
This morning, I want you to claim that Christina. She writes, is it true that Maleah Davis' mother was in Massachusetts attending a funeral the week her daughter disappeared? We reached out to Harold Funeral Home, that's in Springfield, Massachusetts, and Ron Harold there tells us, yes, Maleah's mother, Brittany Bowens, attended her father, Benjamin's funeral on Saturday, April 27th. She says that she flew back on Friday, May 3rd. That's the night before Maleah was reported missing. So yes, that claim is verified this morning. Here's the next question.
How can she do that? If she went on the 27th and you saw the obituary, if she went on the 27th, how did she leave on the 30th? The story been constructed.
But we can tell you the claim the search is officially over is false. Tim Miller from Texas Equity
So people are still looking. Keep looking. I'm just telling you. Click like and subscribe, this y'all. Brittany has lied to the utmost. This girl is good at this lying. How in the heck are you gonna be at? You gonna leave on the 30th and the funeral was the 27th. You left before the 30th. You were at the daddy funeral. You were seen. Make it make sense. How? Why they do that in Brittany world? On the 30th, you tell us? And see, when I caught one of them speeches she gave behind my video, she went with Cornell. And he down for scamming. Let me show you this. This man is down for. I got connections, y'all. I got connection. I just don't do it like some people. But okay, let me show you, because I ain't into all that stealing off people posts. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. Let me see. Oh my goodness. I mean, when I tell you, like, attending the funeral, okay, we just listened to that. Okay, this is about Cornell. This is about Cornell. Oh my goodness. Let me go back. Let me go back a little bit. Yeah, and then they sent me about
Hi, my name is Latasha Smith, and I'm from Houston, Texas, and I am a victim of Cornell X.
Hi, my name is Leslie Bradley, and I'm coming here because I am too another victim of Cornell X and his fraud.
oh, excuse me.
I was born in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I moved to Beaumont, Texas.
He took her for a lot of money.
February of 1987. I've been residing in Texas for over 30 years.
He took her for 10,000. Let me put it down because I want copyrights.
He wanted media attention, and he told me that he would charge me $3,500 to help get media attention. So he was selling Fox 26 News media to us to be able to be represented, not represented, excuse me, but to be interviewed. I reached out to him for assistance with a legal matter, thinking that he could help me. So when I called him and explained the story, the situation, and asked him, could he help me? He told me yes, but he could not do it for free. So I basically was like, okay, how much is it going to cost? And he told me $3,500. When I first contacted Cornell X, it was in December of 2015. I assumed he was a lawyer, so I texted him and then I emailed him, and he called me right back. So when we got on the phone and we were talking, so I asked Mr. Cornell if he was a lawyer, and he told me yes. And I told him it was a custody case in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Could he help me? And he told me yes. So he said the first thing that he would need from me would be $7,500. And how soon could I get it?
So I said, okay, can you meet with me to kind of, explain what, you would be doing. So he came over the next day to my house and spoke with me and my mom, and he was basically saying that because the type of crime that my brother was involved in is like an organized crime ring where it was other people involved. So he was saying that he was going to go and speak to the other inmates and ask them how they knew my brother to try to kind of, see if they would be lying about something. So I told him, give me a couple of days and I would get back to him. So I wrote him a check.
There you go. Now, I'm going to have to go and get up out of here. Like get off the video, like click like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. Share this video. Peace, love, and deuces. I'm out. Yes.